Oh, hello everyone. How are we? Welcome. It's a little cheeky bonus, isn't it? This is a Thursday. We don't normally stream on a Thursday, but we decided we will for two reasons. Okay, one of all, we are ahead on the podcast, so we aren't recording the podcast tonight. Shout out to FM Girl, by the way, Alice, who's in. Appreciate the resub, by the way, Alice. Well, 10 months, that's much appreciated. Genuinely love the support. Thank you so much. The host of the WFM show, by the way, if you're not following the WFM show, then you need to do that. You need to get that in your life because it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. But you already know that, okay? And if you've not got it in your life, then get it in your life. Get it in your life. Llama's here as well. Again, another person that we would highly recommend you become accustomed to if you're not already familiar. We are doing a bonus tonight, Llama. That's right. We are doing a bonus chat. It's a bonus stream this evening. We don't normally do Thursdays, but as I say, no podcast record tonight. The reason we're on here tonight is pure and simply because we have 4 games left of the season. Okay, last night's stream was one of those ones where we just couldn't get any form rolling, any momentum going. It was just, it was so frustrating. The playoffs were within our touching grasp so much. Like we could feel it. We were there, but it just kept slipping and slipping and slipping. And it might be beyond our reach and we might just have to accept it. But we are mathematically still in with a shout. We are mathematically still in with a shout. We are, let me do some maths. We are, it's a lot. 7 points. 7 points outside the playoffs. 4 games to go. I mean, it's going to take a huge swing of form. Loads of results are going to have to go our way. And 41-year-old new signing Leroy Lita is going to have to start banging them in. And at the minute, there seems like too many things that have to line up. But if I've learned anything from Football Manager, it is that we can believe in dreams. And hopefully tonight, we can believe in Leroy Lita and in Darlington. Can we push for the playoffs? There's only one way to find out. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Dreams might be all we have, says FM Girl. You're 100% right, Alice. Dreams and delusion is all I have. You miss one stream and you sign a 41-year-old striker. Oh, do you know what? That just sums everything up, doesn't it? Like, of course, TJ's gone and signed a 41-year-old striker. Why would I not have? Look, Leroy Lita. Now, I know he doesn't look great, right? Okay, but my thinking is, and I have some element of thought process here, right, is that he could potentially help train up Jesse Nelson, yeah, to become the undisputed striking sensation that we need him to be. And hopefully with his 41, he might be able to be to come and do some work in the background and work as a coach as well. So that's my thinking. Fingers crossed for that. Alice, great question. What shirt is it? Let me go back to this. So this is a little treat to myself, to be honest. This is the Bayern Munich Oktoberfest shirt. So I am a sucker for an Adidas trefoil, as you know. On the Adidas website, as part of Black Friday celebrations, and I don't normally partake in Black Friday, I must admit, right? Other Fridays are available. It was down from 80 quid to 40. So I thought that's a bargain. And then Mrs. J goes, oh yeah, I can get blue light discount as well. Ooh, 32 quid. 32 quid for this. I was like, I'm getting it. I'm absolutely getting it. So I bought this, which did have discount on, and I also bought something which didn't have too much discount on. Bear with me. When you see it, you'll understand why I've just bought it. Tigres 64-year anniversary shirt is a little bit special, isn't it? Like, look at the designs. Look at all the bits and bobs. Like, can you see that? There's like trefoils in the shirt. This is like, I mean, we all know our 64-year anniversary is something to celebrate, isn't it? But yeah, that's like, that's a banger. Mrs. J hates that one, by the way. She's like, I don't like that one. She says the grey one's fine. That's all right. But she goes, the Tigres one. The Tigres one, she goes, you look like an orange. I was like, it's yellow. She was like, who cares? No one's really looking at that, are they? Very early 2000s, Barry Town. That's the look I'm going for, Alice. So, yeah, 100%. This is if this was full sale past TJ, that's a TJ. I don't know whether that's meant to be a compliment or an insult there, Alice. And I will take any of what it is. Yeah, no, it was one of those ones I was looking at going, I need to get that shirt. It's like, it's so retro. It's unreal. And I was like, oh, it's very expensive. But do you know what? I thought we had a good month on Twitch with it was an insult. It was very much an insult, TJ. Just there's no ambiguity here. That's fine. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was like, you know what? We had a good month on Twitch with FM26 coming out. I thought, why not? Why not? I'll just go with it. It's one I wanted, and then I almost bought the Oasis Live 25 shirts are back in on the Adidas website as well, and I was like, I can get one of them, but I couldn't justify spending another 85 quid, and I was like, Mrs. J, if one turns up at Christmas, feel free to to do that. So I might get that for Christmas. 85 quid's quite a bit for the Oasis one, to be honest. I must admit. I didn't buy it when I went to the show. And I don't know if I can justify the price for that. But for a football shirt, I can justify the price for a football shirt. Absolutely. And then I saw, the Jamaica shirt is 25 quid, I think, at the minute on classic football shirts. So that was an option. I sent that to Aaron. I think he's going to get one of those. Yeah, there we go. We've started very football shirt heavy this evening, which is normally quite nice. Normally we start with just general nonsense, but we've started with a point today. So I like it. And a point's probably more than we're going to get in this save. Am I right? Yeah, probably. So last night then, Rugio, you missed us signing Leroy Lita. You also missed us trying to sign Paulo da Silva, a 46-year-old Paraguayan centre-back, who, it turns out, used to play for Sunderland, apparently, back in 2009. Yeah, he couldn't get a work permit, but surprisingly, even at 46, would still be an incredible player for us. But yeah, no work permits. Didn't get him. We've got some goalkeepers in to have a look at. Justin Griffith is a Barbadian goalkeeper we can maybe have a little look at. Hunts is in on the follow. Appreciate that. Very, very kind. Ben Chapman is part of the British Virgin Islands. He's not very good as a goalkeeper, so we definitely need to buy a new goalkeeper in the summer. He's still speedy for 46. Isn't he, though? Like, he's 7. He's actually quicker than a couple of our strikers, which is worrying. Speaking of, I probably shouldn't say, by the way, I shouldn't really talk about the Darlington squad because, again, for those of you who weren't in yesterday, it turns out that not only was Jack Mortimer in the stream, who's the striker for Darlington, Roberto Darlos, we've started calling him, the player analyst, performance analyst was in the stream last night as well, and he's a good laugh, by the way. We had a bit of a chat with him. He seems like a really nice lad. And apparently, Alice, you'll like this because this happened to you before. My stream was shown to the Darlington players last weekend. Now, the good thing is that Darlington obviously are aware that we're doing this stream. That's lovely. The bad thing is that I was not particularly complimentary of their goalkeepers. So the goalkeepers don't like me. They're not fans. Everyone else is fine, and apparently Jesse Nelson's got a massive ego now because I've called him the greatest striker. It was that bit, yeah. I mean, they showed the entire thing, though, where he was doing, oh, yeah, it's not just the goalkeepers he slags off. Slagged everyone else off. Slagging off Ty Barton, going, oh, yeah, he played with Lionel Messi, but his concentration's that low that he's forgotten his phone number. I think at one point we suggested the goalkeeper had that bad balance. He was like standing next to his post like a drunk, just like, oh, I could have been a fighter. I'm not allowed to go to Darlington anymore. No. It's just add it to the list of places I'm banned from. What's my opinion on our new stadium design? I'm going to take a wild guess. City is ours. Are you a Blues fan? Are you Birmingham? If you are, do you know what? I'm going to be controversial. I quite like it. I quite like the idea. I like the chimneys. I like the fact it's not just a generic bowl. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like, I mean, I don't understand why everything has to be Peaky Blinders related, but unless, of course, there's a throat-slitting avenue, then that's good. I like it. I'm not 100% sure I like the idea of the Powerhouse Stadium. I'm not sure if that's not the name I would go with, but aesthetically it looks pretty cool, to be honest. So yeah, you gotta be good with that. JM Thoughts is in, by the way, as well. Welcome, JM. Nice to see you. Gary, massive Wednesday fan. Can't wait for the derby. I mean, do you know what? Now's a good time to play Sheffield United because they've been bad since we beat them in the playoff final. So yeah, get on it. The name needs changing to be American influenced. Yeah, I think it needs to be called the Birmingham Blue Jays Arena / Monster Truck Rodeo. That would be good. Interesting as well that NFL games have been mentioned. So whether that's going to be shared with Tottenham, whether Tottenham's going to stop doing that and then it moves to Birmingham would be worth a look at. Or is this now more games? Possibly 3 games now, because they're not going to move Wembley, let's be honest, right? They're not going to move Wembley. 2 London games. I mean, again, really, Fulham need to get their finger out and build a new stadium and just move the Jags over completely, but who knows? The name will probably get changed once sponsors want to start sponsoring it. Oh, absolutely, yeah. It'll be the Chupa Chups Bowl before you know it. Evening, Marcus. How are we, pal? Hope you're good. Looking forward to another great show. I mean, there we go. That's what we want, isn't it? Great shows, yes. Matt Blade in on the Prime, 26 months, my friend. Genuinely, thank you very much for that. Rujo, could be much worse. At least it's not bet something or other. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's the one that's suddenly about WW888 or something like? Oh, hello, welcome to the Betwank Arena. Like, yeah. None of that. Nova Portion. Tony, what's your opinion on Wolverhampton Wanderers? Most of us fans think it's game over for the Premier League already. I think your fans are right. Nova Portion. I think you are probably, yeah. But what do you want me to say? Like, are you going to finish bottom or second bottom? Because I think bottom seems to be pretty much nailed on at this moment in time. If you really, really try hard, probably as hard as Sunderland should have done, I reckon you could be relegated by February. That's what we said. That's what we thought Sunderland were going to do. We were like, genuinely, we thought we'd be finished way before. I can't believe we've even tried. Like, we're going to win the league now. This is ridiculous. 2 words: parachute payments. There we go. Well, I'll tell you what, here's an opinion on Wolverhampton Wanderers. You need to get your Doritos shirts back. That's what you need to do. Yeah? Bring back Paul Ince and Doritos as a sponsor. After that, anything else is fine. Gary, what's my opinion on the new FM? I think it's got a lot of hate. It has got a lot of hate, and I don't mind it. That's where I'm at. I don't mind it. Like, I've worked long enough now to be able to get to the situation where it's like, right, this sort of works for what I want it to be. It's not perfect. Although, do you know what? People in the comment section, they still don't understand that when I've said it's not perfect, they go, but you've never said anything bad, have you? I'm like, I literally just said it's not good. But what I've not done is I've not whinged about it. I've just got on with it. And that is mind-blowing, of course, to some people. I hate it, can't open it. Right, Dan hates it now. Then this is the new update's fault. As you can see, it seems to be working for me. And this is the problem, because not everyone gets the same experience. So where some people obviously say that, look, you know, it's dreadful and it doesn't work and it crashes. I've only had one crash, so I can't comment on any of that. And that, again, that sort of gets people's backs up a bit as well, because it's like, I'm not dismissing their views or their experience. I'm just saying I can't comment upon that because, well, I've never seen it, you know? Oh, God, what's Veggie done? Evening, Tim. Nice to see you. What do I think of the new update? Seems like a big one. No idea. No idea right now at the minute. I've literally just loaded up at 9:30, so we will see as we go through, I suppose. I've not even seen the patch notes as to what is meant to be updated, what's meant to be changed. I don't know what's gone on there, Veggie. I've got no idea. I just saw that it flashed up, so I'm sure someone will be able to explain at some point what's happened. It's the timing. Okay. Maybe you've said something that's antagonized people. We were having a bit of fun. I've not seen it, so I don't know. Nova Portion, loving the FM show. Thank you, Nova Portion. Appreciate that. Look at this. Darlington seem to think we're doing a decent enough job. Or they think that they can't get a different manager. Right. Right, let's not all kick off in the chat. If we have to discuss stuff, let's do it behind closed doors. Right, let's do this with message between each other and sort it all out. Yeah. As I say, I don't know what's happened, so I'm not going to comment. What team do I support? I'm a Sunderland fan, Gary. So that's my boys. Lots of potential injuries. Ooh, potential injuries. Hunts, if you play on Steam, the patch notes are in the box under the button. I know where they are. I just haven't looked at them. I haven't. Genuinely, I just sort of went, it'll download, it'll update. In fact, you know what? Yeah, Patrick Roberts is a magician. He's brilliant. He is an absolute magician. In fact, you know what? Right. Okay. Is anyone interested in the patch notes? Do we need to see the patch notes? It feels like people want to see the patch notes. Right. Okay. Let's read this out. Okay. Where are they? Right, let's just see what we got here. Right, okay. So this is it then. Can you see that screen now? Is that there? Patch note, fixed bugs and stuff. Yeah. It's pretty much it, isn't it? Like, it's literally it. Right, let's see where there you go. Right, okay. Patch notes. Further extensive polish and refinement done on the user interface. Further extensive crash and stability fixes. I mean, Dan's not necessarily agreeing to that right now. Further fixes to freezes at halftime during human versus human online matches. Further improvements made to in-game translations. Fixed freeze issue in online games when using large custom databases. Fixed soft lock while trying to view a past match. Fixed issue preventing user from accessing making changes to the youth team's training calendar. I've never done that, ever. So that's not really an issue for me. Added, oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that, by the way. Just because it's not an issue to me, obviously it doesn't mean it's not the most important thing in someone else's world. So I need to remember that, okay? What else we got? Added preference option for user to select their desired FPS setting or to match that of the monitor refresh rate. Tweaks made to general game flow. Preference added to adjust the quality of the crowd. Quality of the crowd is in the visuals or the atmosphere. Possibly both. Fixed an issue where the incorrect amount of European coefficient points were added following a result of the second leg of knockout round stage matches. There's quite a bit more to go. Fixed an issue where association coefficients weren't being correctly allocated for the qualifying and playoff stages. Coefficients are possibly fixed. Bearded child. Okay. Things were fixed, it still works, and SYC can see coefficients. Fuck everything else. They've reduced the rain. What, so not every match is played in the rain? Well, this feels weird, doesn't it? Is going back to Greece on the patch notes? Possibly, Jason, possibly. Fixed issue that caused current season coefficient total to display 0. Improved logic behind youth player wage demands. We'll see about that. Improved logic behind player wage demands in lower leagues. We'll see about that. Fixed issue where player condition would always display full. Tweak frequency of rain occurring during matches. There we go. That's the big one. Yeah. Snow will now appear outside the stadium, not just on the pitch. Okay, so there you go. So snow will be outside and not just inside. Fixed crash when continuing with club from the UAE during advanced game setup. Loading a tactic within a match now functions as intended. Fixed issue preventing user from assigning shirt number to players out on loan. Fixed issue where home shirt icon would always display in the in-match tactics planner regardless of the kit worn on the day. Data hub last match, somebody will now display data from the correct match. Will it actually work and give you the actual data? What we got? NSYNC. Oh, Jesus. Fixed place of birth functionality. Clicking apply when selecting attribute filtered between player search now takes you back to the correct landing page. Fixed issue where all subs would display as S1. Fixed issue where league earned trophy image would display regardless of the competition. Fixed issue where prize money portal messages would incorrectly state that the user had drawn. Added a recruitment, but there's a lot here. There's a lot here still. Added a recruitment. Budgets tiled at the finance screen. Fixed an issue allowing the user to create a recruitment focus for a women's competition despite managing a men's team. Refined AI logic of Saudi-based clubs when it comes to buying players. I mean, good luck with that. Fixed functionality when making a sub via the drop-down menu. Match highlights should now be in sync for users playing online saves. Again, that would be a good thing if they can get that working because we need that for the network save. Passing risk player instruction will now display correctly locked as table risks on the playmaker role. Fix the issue where the sub goalkeeper would display an outfield kit in the in-match tactics planner. This is a big thing. It's a big problem, that one. Fixed issue allowing for ineligible players to sometimes be registered. Fixed issue where team leaders' meetings would include the very player the meeting was about. Surely they should be involved in that meeting. Surely. Fixed an issue allowing the user to renegotiate transfer loan fees despite contract terms already being agreed. Improved squad building logic of top clubs. Nice. Players will more appropriately decline entering contract negotiations up front if there's a large discrepancy between the desired wage and the max wage the club can offer. Fix the issue where the finance graph would always display in US dollars. Oh, do you know what? What do I think? I don't care about the patch now, Parsons. I've read all this. I've read most of it and I'm bored. I'm bored of all the things it's fixed. It just needs to say, literally, we've said in the chat already, patch notes, fix bugs and stuff. That's all it needs to say. Like, I've not noticed any of this on my stream. None of this has bothered me. Possibly the rain thing, but it's fine. How do I feel about it? I don't know. I've had it on for like 12 minutes. So I'm going to say it's the greatest patch of all time. Okay? That's what I'm going to say right now. It's the greatest patch of all time. And I am going to accept a new contract at Darlington. This is how confident I'm feeling. That patch has got me feeling like it's worth staying for. So we stay at Darlington. We get a new contract at Darlington. We're in 1 year. Another whole year. Come on. Where do I sign? Right there on the dotted line. I would have liked 2 years. I should have actually asked if I can have 2 years, shouldn't I? Let's just keep it with 1 for a second. Yeah, let's not get above our station here. Is that patch for everyone or just the beta track that has it? That's a good question, Llama. I think it's the beta track. I'm signed up on the beta track thing, so let me reread the forum post. Yeah, update 3 available now via Steam. Oh, via Steam public beta track. So yeah, you have to be signed up to the beta thing. You didn't physically sign anything. Report bug. Good point, actually. Also, the money's not in my account. Report bug. Yeah. There you go. I didn't get any. I don't see any of this money. So there's definitely something wrong. £700 a week, mega money for TJ. You better believe it, A15. You better believe it. Milky bars are on me. Players that might leave the club, we might have to start considering some contracts. Very shortly. We have 4 games left of the season. Maybe we negotiated contracts after the next match when we know we're not making the playoffs. Yeah. The board are delighted that we're staying. The fans are pleased. Yeah. £700 a week, £650 subsidised by SI for promoting the game. Honestly, I've never seen a better game. It's the best game of all. Tristan, be interesting if the club take note of who you offer contracts to and not. Ooh, okay. Talk to me about that. Suddenly you have angry Cedric Main at your door because you influenced the board. Do you reckon that could be a thing? Do you reckon I could influence the board on this? Being like, look, let's see. Suddenly you have angry Cedric Main. Before the patch, we couldn't control youth training or see its tactics. Yeah, but I don't care about that, George. I'm not in the... This might sound weird, right? But if I'm the first team manager, I shouldn't be able to do training for the under-19s because that's not my job. In the same way that I'm also not going to be cleaning the toilets. That's not my job. So why do you lot want it? Like, why are you asking for more work? It's not work you paid for. You're not getting any extra money for it. Elite youth take. Let's go. This is what we're looking for. New contract. Exciting youth prospects. Oh, everything's coming up, Darlo. I need to see it so I know it's real. You need to see it. Look, right, George, I've not seen a shark. I know they're real, right? I've not seen China. I know it's real. Yeah, I'm 99.9% convinced that China is real. I've not seen the bottom of the ocean. I'm pretty sure there is one. I'm not bothered about whether the youth intake training works or not. I couldn't care less. Show me aliens. That's what I want. Sharks, fake news. All they are is just angry fish, aren't they? Right, 9 elite prospects. Let's have a look at them, shall we? What have we got? Fair point. Don't need it. See, all it takes is just a bit of logic, isn't it? Just need to literally look at this and go, do you actually need to bother with this? No, not really. Yeah, everything. Ultimately, TJ, everything's just pointless, isn't it? What's the point? Imagine China isn't real and we've all been lied to all these years. Yeah, the Great Wall of Nothing. Yeah? You'll probably request the youth teams to train under the manager's tactics and formation. No, not really. Because I think that the youth players would have a different training to the elite players because they would need to get up to speed, surely. Yeah, you can't have 14-year-olds training the same way as players who are at their physical peak at 27, 28. That's why you get younger players breaking down, because you're trying to train them like full adults. It just knackers them. Yeah. 3-star current ability. Where's my broken youth intake? Odi Ntambwe is the man. Let's have a look at this. Let's go in order then, shall we? What have we got? Have we got a goalkeeper? Possibly. Australian Mark Pillay. Look at this guy. Handling of 10, reflexes of 14, decision-making of 13. I mean, that haircut suggests decision-making is not that high. 13 for determination. 5'11". Okay. That explains the 5 aerial reach. Balance of 4. Right. I'll be honest, okay. 5'11" is not tall enough for me as a goalkeeper. However, Shay Given was quite short for a goalkeeper. I think he was about 5'11", I think. And he was class. And also, this lad here is 15 years old. What is a 15-year-old Australian lad doing in Darlington? What's happened? I need to know the backstory. How has he ended up here? He will grow. He'll be a strapping 6-foot lad when we're finished with him. Which sounds a lot more threatening than I was kind of hoping, to be honest. Shay Given was 6'1". I mean, that's not too much over 5'11". That's two. We're arguing over 2 inches here, are we? I have a feeling that's what she would say. Yeah. How can a 15-year-old goalkeeper have better free kick taken than me? Yeah. He's got better free kick taken than Roberto Darlos, apparently. 2 inches makes all the difference. Well, that's what we've heard. I think it's good that FM has realist features that aren't realistic. TJ's right. A real coach wouldn't constrain the under-19s, but a real manager wouldn't walk into Spennymoor Town and say, right, chairman, we're going youth intakes only now. The lack of realism reflects that people play the game differently. A fair point, Llama. A fair point. But I do think it should be... Imagine the conversation, though, like, with the board and go, like, the board are going, you don't seem to be signing anyone from outside of your region. We're doing a regionaire, chairman. That's what we're doing. I'm only going to sign players from the local area. That's what we're doing here. Right, so we don't want to get good players. Nope. I just want players that are within an easy commute, please. That's what I'd like. Yeah, why have you got 300 players out on loan? I am building a nation. That's the sort of talk that gets you locked up, isn't it? Goalie left, the goalkeeper left behind after a school trip. I think so. Wonder if Larissa are sacking coaches for not signing or playing youth players. I bet you they are. I bet that bug's not been fixed yet. Mark Pelé. I'm convinced already. £20 appearance fee. In you come, mate. Right, evening the Arsenal. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Jamie Morris, what's he saying? 16 for bravery, 12 for flair, 11 for technique, but not when it comes to doing anything like passing or taking long shots or working for the team or working off the ball or tackling. Yeah. Maybe not Jamie Morris. Maybe not Jamie Morris just yet. Sam Harrison Wells. Well, he shares a haircut with Pelé, the goalkeeper. I thought you were saying Mark Pelé for a bit. That would have been something. That would be decent, wouldn't it? Sam Harrison Wells shares a haircut with the goalkeeper. 13 for acceleration. 12 for pace. Natural fitness of 14. 15 for flair. Oh, he's going to be trying back heels and rainbow flicks all over the place, isn't he? Concentration and composure is very, very low. His technique's good. His passing might improve. He's not too bad. He's not too bad. But he's unambitious. That's a concern, isn't it? That could be a problem, I think. Let's have a look at him. His potential ability is pretty decent. He has the ability to do the unexpected. Now, I like that, but if he's unambitious, I mean, you don't want to stay at Darlington all your life, son. Yeah? There's a whole world out there to go and see. China is real, apparently. Any tips on how to find good players for non-league? Trials. Trials, Gary. Get free players in on trial. Dylan Fitzgerald Power. First touch 12, passing 11, technique 13, flair 12, bravery 15. Again, unambitious again. Okay, we might need to wait and see what happens with Dylan Fitzgerald Power. Is this a one club save, TJ, or a journeyman? Not sure, Llama. Don't know. I'm reluctant to say it's a one club save because I don't know what my abilities as a manager are. So I don't want to say yes it is and then next season realise that we're sacked and then go, what happens now with the save? But I think it would be interesting for it to be a one club save. If not, then, the plan is to rise to the top. So let's see how we do it. Lelujo's allowed to move from club to club, isn't he? Work the space, allowed to move from club to club. So I don't see why I shouldn't be allowed to. Yeah? It's a one club save until we're sacked. Exactly, Arsenal. Then it becomes a 2 to 56 club save. The unintentional journeyman. Yeah. That's the one. I'm either going to be Sir Alex Ferguson, and we've been there for 20 odd years, or I'm going to be Neil Warnock. Yeah. Let's have a look at Scott Walker here, shall we? Left-sided midfielder. Physical. Decent balance, decent pace, decent fitness. Really good teamwork and work rate. Now, we know how I like that. They're good attributes for me, as is that fitness. Technique's fine. Flair's fine. Dribbling's fine. He's not bad, actually. He's not too bad at all. I don't see a problem with this guy. We need to work on his passing a little bit. Bit of anticipation off the ball, but I think there's a player there. Let's sign him up as well, I reckon. £40 appearance fee. Well, I guess if we don't play him, then it's not a problem. Left winger with a weak left foot, cuts inside. That's what the trendy kids do these days, isn't it? They all cut in. Morris has good flair. Get that vision up in the passings, and the world is his oyster. Absolutely. Audi and Tambwe. 3 stars. 16 years old. 18 for aggression. 5'7". 14 for acceleration. 10 for crossing. 9 for finishing. Off the ball 12. Flair 11. Work rate 13. We didn't need Leroy Lita. We could just say we got this guy. This is the one. How bad is your team? This kid is 3 stars. I mean, you know the answer to that, Alice, don't you? There's no ambiguity in this at all. He is 100% a 3-star player on our side. Just the physicals alone is going to make him an absolute star. The fact that he can almost use 2 feet means he's basically Rivaldo at this point. Get the kids in. He's getting signed as well. Pressing forward. £5 a week. Yeah, get it locked in. He's basically a wonder kid. Dale Ewan. 15-year-old Scottish player. 19 for determination. Oh, we've literally got ourselves a wonder kid factory at this point. 12 for vision. 12 for vision and 12 for tackling. He spots a tackle, he can't pass. 13 for finishing. 11 for first touch. He's fit, he's got good balance, he works well. 12 for free kicks. 14 for penalties. Is he a striker? Is he a midfielder? He's getting signed, that's what he's doing. Why have they all got these Shakespearean haircuts? That's the question that I've got. They've all got these lovely Shakespearean mullets. Maybe that's the style in Darlington at the moment. Let's look at Jordan Turner. Very quick. 11 for acceleration. Determination 12. Flair 12. Technique 12. Teamwork 11. Fitness 14. Work rate 10. First touch of 11. Again, he's maybe a player as well. I wish I could pull off a Shakespearean mullet. Well, and look, I tried, Your Honour. Let's pop him in in the side as well. Right? Gone from overused mohawks to overused mullets. It was one or the other, wasn't it? And then Charlie McTiernan. Charlie McTiernan, 5'6", plays on both wings, 17 for aggression, 14 for teamwork, 13 for determination. He can dribble. He's got a bit of acceleration. Yeah. All right, Charlie McTiernan. In you come as well. I think we've got a half-decent side here just by playing the kids. And then we've got more. Although that's just our elite players. That's just our elite players. Then we've got all these ones down here. David Boyer. Hang on, that goalkeeper looks like he's all right. 14 for a goalkeeper's handling, 11 for communication, 12 for determination. Leadership's fine. Granted, balance isn't brilliant, but he's maybe... We've got another goalkeeper here as well. Evening, Goodger. How are you, pal? Welcome in. Hope you're good. Is McTiernan half Scottish? I would imagine so. There's a lot of talent in the Darlington area. Corey Wells. Not 100% sold on Corey Wells, I must admit. There's a lot lacking. Okay, not everyone's going to be great. That's fine. Martin Silk. Teamwork and work rate's very good, as is the fitness, but he's going to have to really impress in the trials, isn't he? Not convinced there. Arjen Maiello literally looks like every other player that's come through. He's the silk cut, he is. A silk cut above the rest. Reese Pedley, all the way from Jamaica, or Jamaican heritage or descent. Acceleration, aggression, leadership of 14. Work rate. Could he maybe become someone? He can run. He can't jump. He can't really tackle either, to be honest. Took advantage of Amazon Black Friday to upgrade some tech. Oh, talk to me about it. What have you got, Gudge? What did you buy? Nicky Vart. Nicky Vart does not look good. And Wycliffe Otieno. Wycliffe Otieno. Bravery of 18. Aggression of 16. Determination of 12. Tackling of 11. I think we could make him into a player, you know. I think we could make him into a player. Let's get Wycliffe in as well. That's not a bad youth intake, is it? That's pretty handy. I'm happy with that. Very, very happy. Might have saved us a fortune in the transfer market as well. Gone for an Elgato Wave Neo and an Elgato Face Cam. Nice, Goodger. That's a proper good step up there. Big fan of that. Big fan. And I know there's going to be a World Cup sticker album coming out. The question is, do I also need an EFL sticker book? I'll let you lot answer that one. To be honest, I'm not going to answer that myself. I think we maybe all know the answer here, don't we? Scotland at the World Cup, focus on the World Cup book, I say. Yeah, exactly, Alice. Exactly. That is a yes. Definitely got my kids into their Pokemon, but swaying them to the football ones. Have we got Panini books in England? Yeah, of course we have, George. Of course we have. It's been a staple of our youth. I mean, yeah, we absolutely will be doing the World Cup stickers. We used to have, and I don't know if this is a thing or not that any of you remember, but we used to have World Cup coins you would get from the petrol station. Remember the big heads Corinthian figures? Yes, absolutely do. Remember them. Sure, that wasn't your change. Might have been actually. But yeah, they had coins, didn't they? They had a complete set, Rugio. Whoa, they must be worth something, surely. Right, we need to really focus ourselves here and like try and actually win our final matches. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, chat? Do we change the system? Do we leave the system as it is? I'm open to thoughts and comments. I mean, Scotto's left us to go to Queen of the South. That's concerning, isn't it? Focus, but TJ, look at the shiny objects. I know. We're bringing the 3-star prospects in. Not yet, because they've not. I don't think they've signed yet, so I don't think we can. Or have they? Let's find out. Are they able to be brought into the side? Ah, there we go. Audi can be moved in. Can he? We're about to find out. Doesn't look like he's moved up. Maybe he can't play in the match at this moment in time because he's not. He's on a, is he still on a trial, possibly? Might have to do without him at the moment. Let's see. Scarborough now, though, so we need a win here. Do we stick with this possibly slightly more defensive formation? Do we take control possession out? Do we just go long ball and try and like bully teams and hope that if the ball drops down, maybe we do that. Maybe we move McGowan up, but Hadfield there, and have him as the kind of defensive midfielder, I suppose. And if we go route one, then ideally we'd be aiming it for Leroy Lita up here. Yeah. If the ball drops down, then McGowan's on the outside of the area to pick it up. Long shots of 8. Aaron's got long shots of 7. Hatfield's got long shots of 10. Actually, so Hatfield needs to be picking them up, really. Lita is a target forward. Yeah, just ping the ball up to him, to be honest. And then I suppose technically we then just drop all the way back. We put Lee. Oh, there's not an enganch anymore, is there? McGowan on Rome from position. I don't know. He's not really smart enough, to be honest. Off the ball's 11. I need him just to pick the ball up and score, really. That's what we need. Gilles FM, long-time listener, says TJ, long-time watcher. Lucky enough to catch Ankh stream yesterday. I was wondering about the process you or whoever organised it went through to put the WFM pod together. Interesting question. So, the thought process was, and Alice is in the chat here as well, who's the other host. I had an idea about it a while ago, and I thought that it was something I wanted to do, and I spent a bit of time thinking about the idea, which is very un-TJ. Normally I just go straight in with like, I've got an idea, let's do it, and then I give up about five days afterwards. But this one I was like, there's an idea here, I think it's going to work, I think there's got legs in it. Spoke to the guys in the FM show Discord. IDG, appreciate the follow, very kind, thank you for that. Spoke to the people in the FM show Discord, said, look, this is my idea, what do you reckon? Spoke to Mrs. J about it as well, actually, and said, look, I don't want it to be like, I want us to be inclusive and be part of the women's football push, but I don't want it to be seen as though like we're not exclusionary. Does it work well if we have a second podcast? It's like, yeah, I can sort of see, that some people might not be okay with it, given the fact that it's separate, but see how you think about it. And then I was like, right, who do we put in it? And Alice was an absolute obvious choice from day one. Alice was 100% an obvious choice from day one. Bumwee, appreciate the prime. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So I spoke to Alice and said, look, here's an idea. Alice was like, funnily enough, I had an idea very similar and wanted to do it, but didn't have the confidence. I hope you don't mind me saying that, Alice. Didn't have the confidence to start approaching people to ask if they fancied it. So I was like, look, let me do the legwork. Let us do the legwork at the FM show, right? We'll approach people. You can use our network in terms of like sort of, we can put you as a collaborator on the episodes so that it pumps out to our audience as well. Chris obviously is available to edit. Alice was like, look, if you want to go and try and find people, that's cool. Go and do that. Came across Ankh after streaming one night. We raided in, and I was like, there's no way this person is brand new at all. They were just polished, and I found out that was their 4th stream or something we'd seen, and I was like, this is ridiculous, this is crazy. We then raided a couple of nights later, and I had Chris in the chat, and I said, right, Chris, follow me into the stream, watch this, because I think this is our next person. Yeah. And myself and Chris were texting most of the evening. Bear in mind, we finished at midnight. We were probably texting at about 1:30 in the morning in Ankh's stream, just going, Ankh is a natural. As Alice has said, that Ankh is a natural. We have to get Ankh involved. And then I sent the message to Alice and said, you need to check this person out. Alice was like, yep, that's our person. And then Katie, who's the inverted wingbacks, I've known Katie for years, same as I've known Alice for years, and I just thought that Katie is the absolute perfect foil for Alice and Ankh. I think she is deadpan. I think she's so understated. She's incredibly articulate, and just has another, like a really distinctive accent with all three of them as well. They've all got their own accents, which again is really, really helpful. And I just think it's a really well balanced panel of people. And I think the output is superb. For the fact they've only done 3 episodes together, like, you wouldn't think it. The quality of the show is so good, and I'm so proud of all 3 of them for what they've done. And I genuinely, I can only see the show getting bigger and bigger and bigger the more they do. The more they become themselves. It's already got its own vibe, and they were literally given free reign. Just go record what you want. It's your show. We'll just help publicize it for you. And yeah, I think it's going well, Alice. I hope you agree. And yeah, if you haven't listened to it, Absolutely suggest you should. Stick at the dump on the follow as well. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Len Mozo. Welcome in. Welcome in. Loving it. Yeah. And of course, I do like the fact that I'm a constant source of comedic outlet / griefing as well. Is this the same Tom Platt that Jamie Hutch was going on about? Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah. And he's right. We did need goalkeepers. We did, because our goalkeepers were shite. The famous Tom Platt on the bench. I mean, you know what? Yeah, Platt is getting much more fame than he ever did from footballers. It's because you love me. Oh, thank you, Alice. You know what? And I love you all as well. Genuinely, I've picked you personally, and it's just, yeah, it's great, and I thoroughly appreciate the ribbon. It's always nice to have a bit like, oh, here we go. This is a good one. It's good. I like it. It's a nice little way of sort of linking the shows together as well. So it's all good. It's all good. Appreciate you, Yoni. Leave Lita and Nelson as strikers out of possession to battle for direct balls. Maybe, yeah. I thought if Lita came deep a bit, that might have helped. But you could be right there. Right, come on then. Oh, this is either going to be a wonderful moment where we hit the ground running, or it's going to be dreadful and the playoffs are over. Fingers crossed it's the former and not the latter. And if it is, and we're out the playoffs, then at least we know we can start planning for next year. We owe Scarborough after the last time. As I say, we've moved McGowan higher. Up against a 4-2-3-1. Where is Scarborough in the league? Scarborough. I couldn't see them. Did anyone else see where Scarborough were? We'll have a little check in a second. So Scarborough in red, we're in white and black. We're at home. Come on, Darlow. Give us something positive. The fans deserve something positive. We all believe, don't we? Scarborough are 11th. We're 12th. So a win would take us above Scarborough. Let's hope the update doesn't destroy the season. I think we have destroyed the season. Free kick. Barrow, edge of the area. Oh! Yes! Get in. Harley Irwin's read the script. Come on. This is what we're talking about. Everyone looks around. They've got no idea what's happened there. Whitley, the former York goalkeeper, stretches for it. Well, there's a player we can maybe try and sign. And then Harley Irwin just prods it in. 1-0. No one's expecting that. Bizarrely, we still move. We moved down to 11th. Jameson for Prime Minister. I mean, I begrudgingly accept. Graciously accept, I should say. Okay, Hereford are on 67 points. We're on 61. What's happening around? Hereford are drawing with Kidderminster. Kidderminster are in that mix as well. Peterborough Sports. Oh, Leroy Lear's chasing after a football. That's not what we expect to see, is it? We've given the ball away. All of a sudden now, there's pressure. Close him down. Go to him. Don't give him all of Yorkshire to run at. Good save by Leach. This is the National League North, Lenmozo. We're in the North. Defo the North. Now I wonder whether we need to drop back or whether we need to get in people's faces here. They've got the ball and they're going to just slip the ball through. We're allowing too much. Oof. Let's see. What do you reckon? Do we get in their faces? Yeah, let's get in their faces. We are standing off. All the Darlow players have been watching. If you win the league, then the data job at Darlow using FM. Yeah, 100% they're going to be doing it, aren't they? If we win the league, I think we get a job at Darlington. I think. Moore gives the ball away. Come on. That's a silly pass to give away. Kings Lynn and Kidderminster in the north. Travesty. Oh, I know, it's ridiculous. Absolutely stupid. Peterborough in the north. Bedford in the north. Ball's in. There's Nelson. Lita. Scotty. Pulls it back. Lita was there. Whitley's managed to intercept it though. Come on, boys. We need to win those second balls as well, don't we? I suppose it being Route 1, do we have to pull our line back a bit so we can try and engage with it? Oof. Somehow we've managed to turn the ball behind... We're already in a mid-block. That's... Right, so let's move our line up a bit. Oh, it's gone wide. Oh. Right, step up a bit, boys. Push them out a bit. First half, we're just about hanging in there. Look at 3 shots. They've had 13. I mean, this is... I think at this moment in time, let's go back to control possession for now. Okay? Look to hold the ball. Let's start a little bit more defensively. Okay? Go quite narrow, I think. Try and maintain a bit of the ball. Try and get that. Give ourselves a little bit more of an advantage here, or at least fighting chance. We've scored 1. Now it's time to sit back. Shithouse it. Go Catenaccio if we have to. You still follow Ivica Strock on Twitter. Brilliant, Tim. I love Ivica Strock. The greatest player that never lived. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought we'd made a tackle. Come on, boys. Get your feet in. Good challenge, Irwin. Robinson, Thornton. Oh, it's the back post. Oh, great block. I've got no idea how we've done it, but we've managed to get a block in. And it's away. Nelson. Irwin. Ride the ball out. That's fine. Starting to move the possession up. We're not getting shots away yet, but... So Lita's on a 6-4. We could maybe look to bring him off now. Stick Cedric Main on for an extra bit of pace, possibly. Ooh, that was definitely whistling, wasn't it? Right, Moore's on a 6-4. We could probably do with replacing him, couldn't he? Myers Smith comes on. So we're just launching the ball. We're on control possession, but we're launching it. Which doesn't really seem right, to be honest. Nelson flicks it on. Main doesn't get there. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh. That's absolute hit and hope. Isn't it? How's he done that? Unbelievable. Now, unless the next highlight is us scoring a goal, I'm going to feel incredibly hard done by. Cedric Main, McGowan, slip it inside. Barrow, Hatfield, McGowan, Cedric Main. To find us working the ball around the box. Myers-Smith, Cedric Main. Oh. Do we go back long ball again? Just wondering if we do that, then are we running the risk of conceding again? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Santo Madeira. We can't. We absolutely can't. You know that. I think 1 point might be enough to knock us out of the playoffs. That's gutting, isn't it? That's really, really upsetting. Let's tell them it was a good performance. It was really. We're beaten by a long ball. We're beaten by our own tactic, actually. Yeah, they did to us what we did to them. Look, I think that I think we were good for a win there. We've got a point. Fair enough. It's a bit sad, isn't it? But never mind. Even Jebaru, nice to see you, and that is indeed what she said. Yoni Wick, you know he doesn't exist in real football. I do know that, Yoni. Yes. Well, he does technically exist in real football. He was a scout. He's not a footballer, but he does exist. He is a real person. Lovely defence going out. Why bother? It's just a job. Yeah, literally, they're not even bothered, are they? Clean sheets are harder to get than a perfect youth intake, I swear. Well, thankfully, we've got a good intake, so we should start to get better, more clean sheets. But, I mean, ultimately, form is going to be part of it. Morale is going to be part of it. If you look at our form, we've only lost 2 in the last 4, 6. We've lost 2 in the last 8. But we've also only won 2 in the last 8. So there's a little bit of read between the stats, I suppose, in it. Can't believe you've got Jill Scott at wing back. Do you know what? If we had Jill Scott at wing back, we wouldn't be in half this problem, to be honest. Yeah. We'd be flying if we had Scotto in there. Sunderland's finest. So McTiernan signed a contract. Bowyer signed a contract. Turner signed a contract. Dale Ewan signed a contract. So Scott Walker. Wycliffe has. Audie has. And Charlie McTiernan. Let's put them all in. I mean, you know what? Put them all in against top of the league. What's the worst that's going to happen? South Shields. Are they top of the league? I think they might be. Wish Hereford could get 1 win in a row, never mind 10 unbeaten. Yeah. To be fair, I think Darlington, they're pretty much the same. So yeah, we're currently 12th. A win would take us up to 11th. But Kings Lynn are on 67 points, so it's 8 points now, and we've got 4 games to go. So it's mathematically possible, but I mean, it needs a lot of things to swing, doesn't it? For the first time in game, I've seen goal line technology. Oh, have you? I think we've had it a couple of times when we were at Sunderland. It looks class, doesn't it? It's really, really good. Darlington versus Marine has been picked for a fan day. Ooh. There you go. Get your tickets for Darlington versus Marine. Right, let's go Route 1 against Shields. Can we have the youngsters in? I mean, the problem as well is that if we do move them, then they are going to cost us money to play. Whatever the playlist is. It's, what is it we've got? This is TJ's 90s stream. Remember that? There's a bit of everything on there. Let's move Dale Ewan up as well. Charlie McTiernan. Let's not move him just yet. Might consider moving Mark Pillay up actually and stick him in goal. There's belters. You better believe there's belters. You better believe it. What's happened to the joyous background vibes? So Tim, what we've done is we've taken them off YouTube. And the reason we take them off YouTube is because I was starting to get a little bit bored of the Epidemic music selection. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to put Spotify on instead. And unfortunately, what you then need to do is you then need to sort of like reroute your audio so that it doesn't give you copyright strikes when you're on YouTube. So there's no music on YouTube at the minute because we're playing a Spotify playlist over on Twitch. So if you want music and vibes, come and hang out on Twitch. If you are happy just listening to my dulcet tones, then YouTube, of course, is the way. So it's entirely up to yourselves. There's different ways to enjoy the TJ experience. Alexander Corbin, late 90s club in my days. There we go. Join the club, literally. Come on then, South Shields. We're going to go Route 1. We might as well. Let's see if we can do something here. A win keeps us in it. A defeat, it's all over. Shields are gone for 4-2-4. We've got our 5-3-2. Long ball. Shields, 94 points. We've got 59. It's a big gap, isn't it? Really, between us and Shields. Let's have it, Darlow. We know what to do. Right, we know what the mission is. It's straightforward. Keep it tight. Hit long balls. Hope. Hatfield out of Scotto. Drops the shoulder. Doesn't get around him. Right, and now we've lost the ball. We're going to be caught in the counter-attack now, aren't we? Ooh, well held by Leach. Speaking of Route 1, 2 fails in the space of a fortnight. First getting the betting sponsor, they switched to twice weekly instead of week daily. Eh? I don't understand that. I don't know what that means. I have a stats button at the top. It must not work with licenses. Stats button in highlights. Where? Here? It was always here. This was always here. Minutes in, just waiting for the inevitable opportunity for Shields, which might be here. Oh, over the top, the bit next to time. That's not a stats button, is it? That's just a licensing picture. Macintosh's football podcast, got you. Lord Macintosh. Oh, what a man. What a man. We'll get him back on the podcast at some point as well, actually. At some point. He can't escape us for much longer. Nicely intercepted, McGowan. Go on. Let's get away. What a ball. What a ball. Scotty brings it down. Get the byline. Pull it back. Find someone. Find Hatfield. What about that? Here we go. Oh. What a counter-attack. Scott does the important thing, holds the ball up. We're going to miss that next season, aren't we? When he's not there. Get in. 1-0 against Shields. Evening Airborne. Good to see you again. Hope you're well. Not seen you since the, at least I don't feel like I've seen you since the pro wrestling sim days. If they made a film about my life, I'd want Lord Macintosh narrating it. I mean, that would be good, wouldn't it? That would be class. Corner kick, Barrow. Oh, not away. Barrow volleys it back in. Jesse Nelson. Yes. Jesse Nelson. What a cross back in from Barrow. Hits it back in on the volley. That's a hard technique, you know. Look at this. Smashes it back in. And big Jesse gets up. Boom. As Tristan says, nah. He loves a Parmo and he scores for Darlow. Oh, Jesse Nelson. Are we decent? It's a question, Tim. It's a question we're not sure about the answer. In this 42 minutes, yes. Overall, probably no. And in the next 45 minutes, probably no. Welcome to Darlington. Expect the unexpected. I mean, we are only 2-0 up, so I'm not convinced just yet. Oh, how's that hit the bar? He's got a football shirt on. I have Jebaru. Oh, look at that. That is decent. Yeah? Or do you mean the player that's on the pitch? Don't ask him to stand up. Don't. I do, though. I just do it. I don't even need to be asked. McGowan's on a 6'4". Leiter's on a 6'5". Let's add some, yeah, okay, let's add some bit more information here, shall we? Having a good game. Buying, yeah, Oktoberfest, Jeb. Oktoberfest shirt. 40 quid on, classic on Adidas, sorry. Down from 80 to 40, and then Mrs. J blue lighted it. So we got it for like 32 or something. So, yeah, well happy with that. Yes, Mad Scientist, pleasure to have you in. Hope you're well. Welcome, my friend. And I bought the Tigress 64-year anniversary shirt as well, because everyone remembers their 64-year anniversary, don't they? Yeah, how's things, Mad? What's been happening in your world? Are you... I was gonna say, like, what's the feeling in Denmark at the minute from the other day's result? And more importantly, actually, Rich has asked a better question. When's your new database coming out? I don't want to hear problems from you. Yeah? 2001 is nearly ready. Ooh. That's a great pick as well, you know. That's prime Kevin Phillips. Great challenge by Irwin. We are Norway and we are in the World Cup. Yes, Airborne. We are Scotland and we're in a World Cup. Which feels weird to say still. Love the Jameson shirt game on the WFM pod the other day. I like that as well, actually. I messaged Alice about it and I was like, that's class. Let's do more of that. And also as well, the game that they played this week with the women's football badges. Really, really good idea. Really good idea. Full Sail Pass TJ. That's the one. Oh no, have we been caught out of possession? Oof. Denmark don't belong in a World Cup if they can't beat Belarus at home. I mean, that is worrying, isn't it? But did we beat Belarus? I think maybe we did. Possibly just. Oh, what a silly penalty to give away. Silly penalty. Barrow, he gave him 2 goals at that. I love the idea that some listeners don't know who TJ is, so it's a game about someone called TJ. Yeah. Yeah, I like the fact that no one really knows who I am. Or cares. Bertoni, 2-1. Right, let's bring Lita off. For Cedric. Let's also bring... See, I've got a... don't know. I don't know whether to now go 4-2-4. 4-4-2. That is Leroy Lita. Literally Leroy Lita. 41 years young. Centre forward / centre back. He's on a pay-as-you-play contract. And he's playing. He's not scoring goals yet, but they've had a lot of shots. And we've rode our luck because they've not scored them. And then I'm wondering whether I've left it too long to make a change now. Because they're going to score from this corner, aren't they? Blocked, cleared somehow. Scott gets it away. Right, let's change it up after this. Can we go Catenaccio? Not quite as good as Lita from the Hardy Boys. Well, no. That's true. But Lita hasn't got as many Premier League goals as Leroy Lita has. But then again, Leroy Lita hasn't got as many money in the banks. You know? Or intercontinental titles. I don't know if Lita had an intercontinental title. Maybe she did. Leroy Lita hasn't been in the Royal Rumble as often. Right, Scott's giving away a free kick. Now it's time. I don't think Lita's got any of those. Yeah, probably. Can Leroy do a moonsault? Maybe not, actually. That's a good point. I have paused that, haven't I? I have. Let's go 4-4-2. Let's look at the fact that Scott is constantly bringing people down. McGowan for Allen. See what we can do. I need to try and see if I can change this up. Do I make a defensive change? That's the question, isn't it? Forbes for Adewini. Let's go team instructions. Park the bus. Well, 13 minutes left. Let's try it. Let's try parking the bus. Much lower. Nice and narrow. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, good save. Seven minutes. Can we? Can we? This would be incredible. It's not going to move us up the table, sadly, though. That's the problem. Still 2 minutes to go. Just blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. What a win. What a win. Huge result. 2-1 against the champions-elect. That's everything, isn't it? Look, we were absolutely battered. 25% possession, 32 shots from South Shields. We had 5. Oh, we've absolutely stolen it. We've, well, I believe the phrase is we've FM'd them. Yeah. That's that is an absolute shithousing, isn't it? Huge 3 points. The biggest 3 points you could ever get. Of FM to FM. Right. 3 more matches to go. The playoffs are back on until the next match, obviously. Then I can throw my toys out the pram and go, this is all just bullshit. We still require a lot. We still require a lot of things to go our way. Kings Lynn are on 68 points. We're on 62. So there's 7 points that we need to make up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions. We need other results to go our way as well. I mean, it's probably unlikely. So we've got Marine. What's our final 3 fixtures? Marine at home, Telford away, Oxford City. Yeah. I mean, who've Kings Lynn got? Can we see their fixtures? Kidderminster away, so that's an important match. Chorley at home, Chester away. Now, Chester, I believe, are pretty high up. Chester up here. Chorley, where's Chorley? Oh, Chorley are fighting for their lives, so that's a big match. Plus Kidderminster. A draw there might be enough. And a win, of course, for either of those teams probably means that we're not going to do it. We're expected to finish mid-table. So, if anything, we're actually in a decent spot. We're going to finish mid-table, that's fine. Peterborough Sports have got to play Telford, Worksop and Hereford. Telford, Worksop. Where's Hereford? Hereford. Don't know if I'm more upset that I know this is Backstreet Boys or that I'm playing it. I'm not physically playing it. Like, it's on a playlist that was curated by our chat a couple of years ago, actually, for for a subathon stream. So blame them, blame the chat. It's me just chucking the chat under the bus right there and going, it's not my fault, it's their fault. Yeah, the sorts of things I had to do for extra subs. Yeah. Did Mrs. J curate this? She had a big say in it. She had a big say in it. You know what she's like, innit? Obviously, if she did it now, it would just be full of Taylor Swift. Welcome, White Callum. Welcome. Hello, Raiders. How are we? Welcome to Darlington. Welcome to 3 matches left in the season. Welcome to probably not making the playoffs. Probably not. She did do a pretty good job on the whole, Rougeau. That's what she said. We're currently 12th, by the way, in the Enterprise North. 6 points behind Kings Lynn. 3 matches to go. Mathematically, it's possible for us to get the playoffs. We've just beaten South Shields 2-1. South Shields, as you can see, are the champions-elect. Excuse me 2 seconds. I thought I was going to sneeze. I might still sneeze. The Kings Lynn, we've just looked at the Kings Lynn fixtures. They've got Kidderminster, Chorley and Chester. Excuse me. So Kidderminster, so Kings Lynn and Kidderminster, that's a big match. Did that come through, by the way? Did I manage to mute up in time? So Kidderminster versus Kings Lynn is a big match. A draw would keep us within a possibility of promotion in the playoffs if we win all of our matches. Chorley are down here, they're fighting for their lives. And Chester, well, they're second. So, do you know what I mean? There's a possibility that they might not do it. Callum, hope you're well, my friend. Thank you. My muting is getting better. Iona Evans, or Ian Evans. I'm a Sunderland fan, Ian. So nice to have you in. A real manager throws his players under the bus, definitely, and then drives over them. Yeah. What a start. Yeah. It's a brilliant start. We're going to win the league. It's going to be great. Just wait until we finish the season. It's going to be class. Yeah, we've got the Civic Centre booked out already. Callum, of course, big fan of the Civic Centre. He knows what's going on. Callum, your hair is looking exceptional for 11 p.m. Have I been outside today? Briefly, but actually, yeah. So I took the kids to school this morning. Funny you should mention this, actually, because it would not really tie in with what you're expecting here, Callum. So I went for a lovely haircut yesterday. That's why it's looking, a bit neater and a bit more refined. This morning, we had a fairly decent snowfall this morning. So I took the kids to school. Beanie hatted on, big parka jacket over the top hood. Came back, showered, did delivery for work for the day, so I had to get myself sorted out. As Jeb says, 4 cans of hairspray to get me going. Delivered my sessions beautifully. They complimented my hair as well. Not as much as you, of course. Then went back out tonight to watch the kids play football in the pissing rain. So again, I've had another hat on. And again, I managed to come back home, just straighten up a little bit. And yeah, so I'm glad you approve of it, Callum. And thank you for noticing as well. That really means a lot. Thank you. Chris, exceptional. He's right. You know what I mean? I do try. I think you lot deserve my hair to be at its best. Yeah? He's too nice. He's an absolute gentleman, isn't he? Yeah. Can Jordan Turner actually play it? Because we've got him in the in the squad, and I don't know whether or not there's a filter on this. Not as exceptional as the Tigres shirt. Oh yeah, that's a banger, isn't it? That is something of exquisite beauty. The Tigres shirt. And this one's not bad as well, mind. As I say, you know, the old Oktoberfest shirt is pretty smart. Big fan of that. See the Mexican caps. Which Mexican caps? What do you want me to? Just over here. I can show you. Where they have a luchador mask on the back. Yeah, I think Sai's got quite a few of those. They're sort of their Charlie shirts. So yeah, he's got a few of them. They look pretty cool, to be honest. Let's take Jack Mortimer off. He's not in the chat, so he might not be too upset about this. Let's put our new 3-star rated 16-year-old who's just come in through the youth setup. So Erdi Ntambwe looks like he's our version of a wonder kid. £5 a week, acceleration, aggression, bit of flair, bit of teamwork, bit of work rate, bit of off the ball. Might be all right. Stick him in. We've also got this guy here, Ewan. So let's pop him in place of Alan. Again, could be half decent. Determination of 19. Finishing of 13. Tackling of 12. Fitness, balance, first touch, vision, work rate, free kicks of 12. Oh, Dale Ewan's got something. And then we've also got a goalkeeper. All the way from Australia. Yeah, Mark Pillay. He's actually probably better than the goalkeeper we're actually playing. So he goes on the bench as well. 15 years old. What a youth intake. Honestly, Toffa, we are over the moon. Over the moon, Chris. This is like the best. This is better than we could have imagined. And there's Jordan Turner as well. He's a half decent player as well. Yeah, we're doing all right. Plus, of course, we've got Leroy Lita, which some people haven't even mentioned yet. But he is there. Leroy Lita. 41 years young, Callum. Look at that. Darlington's 45. Why not is the question, isn't it? Leroy Lita's there. You kind of have to, don't you? My thoughts are that eventually he might join the coaching background, the coaching setup for us. It still says here, 4 traits. Bear in mind he's 41. 4 traits. Shoots with power, attempts overhead kicks. 41 attempting overhead kicks. Moves ball with right foot before attempting a dribble, and then dwells on ball. Now, dwells on ball is probably the problem. But yeah, attempts overhead kicks at 41. Get the paramedics at the ready. We can't afford paramedics. Right, come on then, let's go for it. Let's get ourselves ready for the next match. Does he dwell before overhead kicks? He dwells at the top of the overhead kick, Jabaru. And he just like holds his position, a bit like Shaolin soccer. Right, we've got a fan day as well. Alan Smith, welcome in, appreciate the follow. Just like McTominay. When's Bassy Boy making the Shaolin soccer mod? Do you know what? I'd probably be interested in that for a little bit. Yeah, we've got him coming on the podcast in a few weeks. So we sent Si out to go and make the conversation. So we had a conversation, and Si was like, "Should we interview this guy?" I was like, "Yeah, if you want to get it sorted, go and get sorted." So yeah, so that comes up in a couple of weeks. Zealand's coming up. We've got Lelujo today. Lelujo came out today on the podcast. And then what else have we got? Oh yeah, we recorded Omega Luke and Big Robbo. That's next week's episode. That was recorded during the Scotland match, so that may have me reacting to the Scotland match as we're recording. Ever the professional I am, of course. So that happened. And we've also got some new stuff on Patreon as well, which is our favourite saves. So we're going back and we're talking about our favourite saves. So if you want to listen to me and Matt, so Matt's talked about his African journeyman. I talk a little bit about British Steel, and then we've got another one with Luke and Robbo coming in a couple of weeks. So we've got that as well. Actually, let me see. Have I got this loaded up? Let me see if it is. And if it is, I'll pop this in the chat for you as well while we're chatting. Because I think we've agreed to do a Black Friday discount for Patreon. So let me see if it works. Has it worked? Yeah, it has. It has. Right. So if you want to join the Patreon, right? Let's put this. So Patreon link. Okay. You need to put a discount code in, and it'll give you 50% off for your first month. Okay. And you need to use the code. I'm going to put this code here. Where is it? Let me copy that. And yeah, this is the discount code that you need to pop in. And then you get your first month, any tier, first month, 50% off. So, there we go. Go and do it. Go and get yourselves signed up to Patreon. Give the gift of Patreon this Black Friday. Yeah. Sean Massey Ellis's husband is reffing your game today. That's a sentence, isn't it? That's a sentence. That's a sentence. And I don't know any of those words, Tim. But it sounds like whatever you've just said is incredibly important and valid. I don't understand. Who's Sean Massey Ellis? Am I meant to know that? Please tell me someone else knows it and it's not just me being daft. Let's get into Marine though. We've got this one. Let's basically do what we did against South Shields, but against Marine. They're set up the same way, 4-2-4. Same. Narrow, long balls, route one. Yeah. Marine sat in 19th. Come on. Let's have it. Marine in the white shirts. Darlington in the white and black shirts. Colour clashes not a thing in the National League North. We don't believe in them. She's an EPL assistant referee. Oh, right. I don't know my referees. Okay, I'm not that bothered about football really. So I'm not going to learn the referees' names or the assistants' names. Richard Keys and Andy Gray got sacked for saying about it. Oh, well, that's the way, isn't it? That's what's going to happen. Jebaru, no worries, pal. Take it easy. Have a good one. We'll catch you soon. Pleasure to see you. So I don't know if you got shouted out or not by the mods earlier on, but there you go. There's your. They got sacked for a lot more. Yeah. So they did lots of bad stuff, didn't they? Come on, Darlow. keep our eyes on other results as well. Kidderminster, Kings Lynn, we need to keep our eyes on. Scarborough winning, that doesn't help either. We basically need everyone above us to lose, and it's not likely, is it? And we need to win all of our games as well, so that's also not likely. There we go. Leach has picked the ball up. Is the long ball going to work against them here? Lita goes up for it. Misses it. Hunter. Oh no, we're going to get caught on the counter-attack here, aren't we? He's on. This long ball's not really happening, is it? Control possession again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ball's in. Nodded away by Nelson. McGowan's away. Go on, McGowan. Hold your air. Wait for some support. Oh, he's inside. Can he find Nelson? No, he can't. It's a corner. Is it? I thought it was a corner. I wonder whether a diamond would work here. Right, okay. Keep playing the way we're playing. The result will come. Right, we've got some youngsters on the bench who are itching to get on. Let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, Ntambe is feeling aggressive on the bench, so I don't think he's going to come on. Actually, to be honest, might keep him off. Do you know what? I am interested in bringing Ewan on though, so let's pop him on instead of McGowan. Give him a run out. So 15-year-old Ewan's in. We might bring Ntambwe on for Lita. Barrow with a corner. Come on the end, get someone on the end of it. Oh, it's Jesse Nelson. He attacked it from deep, didn't he? That's a little bit better. Let's maybe go a bit more direct. Let's speed things up a little bit. Come on, boys. We've got this. It's a throw in. More. Irwin. Forbes lifts it up. Nelson. Oh, I thought he was going to flick it behind him. Irwin. Pulls it back. Oh. Is that Ewan? I think it was, wasn't it? Scott goes down. Free kick. Right, Hatfield's starting to tire. Moore's starting to tire. Lita's starting to tire, obviously. What are we going to change to? Do you know what? Lita's not having a great game. Let's put Ntambwe on. Let's give him his debut. Let's bring Forbes off for Adewini. And let's bring Cedric off as well. Possibly, do we bring Cedric? I don't know, Jesse's still got something about him, hasn't he? Players used to play more direct. Leroy Lita's used to being more urgent. Right, let's go more direct then. Scarborough still 2-1 up. Hereford are now into 7th, so I think our playoff dream might be over. Come on, Scotty, get the ball forward. Adweni. Great ball. Oh, hang on. That's not what we were hoping for. Oh, dear. Well, I think that's it then, isn't it? We've been long balled. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh. The kick clash is pretty bad. The form thing is an issue as well. This is the problem. We're too inconsistent, you know. We had a great result against South Shields, then we'll lose to Marine. That's it. Playoffs all over. That's not good enough, is it? That's the problem. But the fans' day was a success. So, like, they're happy. They're happy that they saw us lose and miss out on the playoffs. So, if that's what's successful in Darlington, then that says a lot, doesn't it? Fans are less than happy with Leroy Lita. I mean, yeah, probably no more Leroy Lita, I think. Maskell, yeah, of course, yeah, Maskell wants, yeah, if you don't offer a contract within the next day, then players start kicking off, don't they? He's on 300 quid a week. How much does he want? 470. We haven't got that kind of money. Although remaining is 2.8k. He's got a wage increase. He's 21, so he'll obviously grow into it. High expectations. I mean, he has, but the patch says that we don't have any high expectations anymore now. Ewan's become the youngest ever player to play for Darlington. So younger than Harry Walker now, younger than Jesse Nelson. I think we might as well just get the kids in now, innit? Like, does it even matter? Yeah, try and plan for next year now. So it's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky being at this level and being like, right, what do we do? I mean, how much do we change it? That's the question. Playoffs would have brought heartache. Better off out of it. Yeah, but heartache's fun at the same time, though. How's Darlow? Even Si, good to see you. I think we've just about lost out of the playoffs. It's not bad. Darlow's not bad. We've obviously got a little bit of work to do. We've got a lot of work to do in the summer now to redesign what we're going to do. Leroy Lita, believe it or not, was not the answer. I thought it was the answer. Turns out I was wrong. But hopefully he'll get better. Maybe. We've had a pretty decent youth intake though, so that's pretty good. If Lita is the answer, what was the question? The question was, can you name a Reading striker, a former Reading striker, that's not Kevin Doyle? Then the answer was Leroy Lita. Can you name a footballer whose surname is the same as a measurement for liquid? Yeah, and unfortunately, Kenny Pints wasn't the answer. Matthew Bowers, after a bit of advice, do you find it hard to offload your players at this level? Can't seem to sell anyone via the transfer room. Oh, at this level, you just release them. Who's buying players at this level? Nobody. They're all on non-contract, so you just release them. That's what I would be doing at this point. I'm going to set Tom Allen for release, I think. Buy back 500 quid. He's not been good for us. Who's the only member of the record-breaking championship-winning Reading side still playing? Yeah. See, when you put it like that. Montero. Do we think he's going to be all right? Probably not. It's the thing as well, like looking at these players as well, I'm like, I don't really see where they fit in next year. Tom Platt to survive, I'm begging. I mean, Platt's not really offering us much either, to be honest. I think we cut him gone. But then again, we might need a bit of experience, so possibly he stays. I don't know. Steve Sidwell full of water. You could have just had Steve Sidwell. That would have worked. Be brutal in the summer, have a clear out, get new blood in. I think so. Like really sort of like sit and look at it and go, right, we need loan players in, loads of free transfers. Do that. Because we are going to lose a lot of players. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of players going to go. Let's take Forbes off. Let's give Adewemi a start. Also, as well, we'd have to have a look at whether or not whether the system changes. You know, do we stick with the same system? Do we mix that up a little bit? Does this suit us? You know, should it be something else? We don't know. I don't really want to be a Route 1 football team, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I don't want to be a Route 1 football team. We might have to be, but I don't really want to be. So Telford away from home, second last match of the season, so penultimate game of the season. We've given some actual game time to youngsters, fringe players. Stanton's in, Adeweni's in, Madison's in, new goalkeeper's in. Let's see what these players can do, shall we? They're the ones that are going to be hopefully playing for their contracts next year. Let's see what we can do against Telford. Fingers crossed for a decent result. That Marine match was... that's not what you want, is it? That was disappointing. thought we were going to be showing up for a second there. I mean, take the positives from this season. Jesse Nelson is the positive. Jack Mortimer's been pretty good. Jack Maskell's been getting goals. So there are positives. But there have been a lot of negatives as well. That's the problem. Oof. Cleared away. Somehow. Ah, this is right up your street, isn't it, Dan? What was the pre-season expectations? We've met pre-season expectations, to be honest, which was finish mid-table. At the moment, we're doing that. So yeah, we've been given a new contract. So as far as I'm concerned, we've done everything we've been asked for. Do we know if or when Creator Club is coming in? No idea. No idea. One 0. Where are Telford in the league? Are they near the bottom? I feel like they probably are. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's like, you know, Adewemi and Cabrera who are stood looking at it and they're the two new lads, but still. Telford, yeah. Telford in relegation trouble. You know what? Let's use counter attack. They're going to sit there anyway, aren't they? So Barrow's furious now, as he should be. I might bring him off and go into a diamond possibly. Spenny Moore 2-0 up against Macclesfield. Why are people saying there's no immersion? There's the immersion. Cedric Main. Scotty, ball at the top. Cedric Main brings it down. He's had to go backwards. Scotty, good cross in. Jesse Nelson. There we go. Great ball in from Scotty. We're going to miss him next year. He's off to Queen of the South. So he's playing at a much higher level than we are. But Jesse Nelson, at this level, he just knows where the goal is, doesn't he? It's a great header. Can we keep this playlist? Yes, Dan, we can do. Just because you've been well behaved. So yes. Oh, and here's a bit of the new radicals for you as well. Lukic. No worries. Take it easy. Catch you soon. So 1-1 at half time. Right. We're happy. We can deal with this, right? Thanks, Dad. You're welcome, son. Right, let's who are we gonna bring on? I wanna potentially go to a diamond, so let's put Platty in for now. Yeah. Let's put Maskell in for main. Let's try this then. Irwin. See if a diamond works for us. Maybe we bring Stanton off. Maybe we put our young newbie on. Stanton's on a 6-4, you see, so he's not really doing that great good. Not that great good. Not doing that well. Adeyemi. Lees. Sko down the line. Maskell's chased it. He's got all the goal to aim at. That's what we wanted. Get the ball down the wing. Give it to Maskell. Perfect. Keeper's out of position. That's why he scored that. Lovely finish. Cracking ball down the wing, innit? Get it in the mixer. Love that. Love that emote, Tim. I might consider using that for myself, actually. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, somehow we've saved it. Cabrera, the new goalkeeper, with a save. A save, chat. We've not seen one of them from a goalkeeper, have we? Hatfield. He's over the free kick. He's had a go. Oh. Let's get Stanton off for Ntambwe. Okay. Ntambwe's coming on. And then Hatfield's going to come off. Or Dale Ewan. So lots of youth in the middle there. Ewan and Ntambwe. Adewini at the back. Platty's there trying to make sure everyone's all right. He's being the dad of the group. We've got one more sub as well we can make. Nelson. Ewan, Scott. Inside. Oh. Oh, what a goal that is! What did they disallow that for? Is that offside? What a bit of silky football that was, wasn't it? Oh, that was delightful to watch. That looked like we meant that. Maskell's contract extension has already paid for itself. Irwin. Platt. Scott. Oh, Nelson. It's tapped in. Oh. I thought we had a third. We've got 3 points, though. That's the important thing. We've got 3 points. Scott with 2 assists. Oh, we're going to miss him. Aren't we? We're going to miss him next year. And we haven't moved up from 12th. That's a good result. $65-71, yeah. Still 6 points away, so a long way away from the playoffs in the end. Lino had a bet 2-1 Darlow. I reckon you're right. I reckon you're absolutely right. Loan offers made for Madison. They can loan him in, that's fine. Cornish opts to stay. I mean, it's all well and good, Matty Cornish opting to stay, but we are going to release you. So that's up to you whether you stay or not. Right. Final game of the season then, chat. Oxford City at home. You know, we've got to the end of the season. We've done, you know, we've managed to sort of like press our way through quite a bit, I think. It has been a season, hasn't it? It's been a season. That's all we can say, really. There's been ups, there's been downs, and there's been everything in between. Can we give the Aussie keeper a game? We can. Whether we give him it today or not, we don't know. Do you think we're set up for success? No, not at all, George. Not at all. I think what we've got is we've maybe got I don't know, we've maybe got something that could work, but what that looks like overall, I don't know. Are we going to give Turner a run out? Let's give Turner a run out, shall we? Actually, do we need Irwin? I mean, Irwin's maybe we get rid of Irwin because he's not going to be here, is he? Might as well see what the players who are going to be here look like. Yeah. So, in that sense, you know what? Fine, have a look at the Australian goalkeeper as well. Let's give Jesse Nelson a rest. 17 goals this season with Jesse Nelson. When he got knocked out of the playoffs and then this song started playing. That would have been perfect timing, actually. Actually, Stanton rather than Platt. Let's put in there. Right. And Hatfield. He's probably playing his last game as well, isn't he? £500 a week. Let's you know what? Let's not even give him the glory of another match. He's out. This is it then. Right, last match of the season. The young kids are playing. Will Madison's on his way out on loan. Go on, out you go. I think what we might do is we might look to extend Madison's contract, keep him for next year, actually play him. Because he's not that bad, especially for a 20-year-old. £210 a week though. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's a big decision, isn't it, at this point? Is he worth £210? We will have some money coming back though, so that's why tomorrow's stream is going to be a case of sit down with a notepad and a calculator, I reckon, and try and work out what we can spend, what we've saved. Try and do that properly. Yeah? It's far too complicated for me to do right now at this part of the evening. Andy Myers-Smith can go in there then. Loving an admin stream. Well, you say that now. Just wait until you see it. I don't know if you will be loving it or not, or whether you'll be screaming at the screen, going, "What are you doing, TJ?" Do you know what? We're going to keep Jesse up front, are we? Oh, and Tambe can go up front. Rutledge in there, maybe? Let's put Montero in. On. We've not seen him this season. He can have a run out. Right, there you go. This is what we look like then. Oxford City at home. Some new players in that we haven't seen before. So, Ntambwe, Ewan, Turner, Pillay. Adewini gets another game. Let's see what the future of Darlington looks like. Final home match of the season. Do you think he'll take £150 and an expired pack of Haribo? I hope so. Okay, we need to give it all to Oxford. Right. Let's try the diamond. See if that works. We like a 4-4-2 diamond, don't we? They've got that dirty 4-2-3-1. Where are they? 18th as well. Ugh. 4-2-3-1. Come on. Why are they wearing goalkeeper kits as well? They're green. That green is just a goalkeeper kit. Every single one of those is a goalkeeper. I like this tactic. Confuse us. Yeah, we would never have thought to set up like that. Yeah, I mean, look, we're stuck in 12th. We might be able to move to 11th if we're lucky. Scott, go on, drive through. Can't get through. He's been double teamed. Good header. Maskell can't get away. Evans is away. No, we're not challenging him. That's fine. It's over the top. Green goalies are so 70s and 80s, isn't it? With like elbow patches and shoulder pads as well. Here's Myers-Smith with a throw-in. Turner. Whips it to the back post. It's coming back down to Scott. There's Irwin. Has a crack from distance. He meant it. Oh, look at the ponytail on Turner. Oh. Call him Shagar. Oh, it's gone all the way at the back post. We've not managed to give away a penalty. That's good. Headed away by Adewini. We have conceded though. Mikishi Evans. Can't win the second balls apparently. See, why is he not closing down Maskell? And then 3 players. He's got 3 players around him and he still scores. Something's not right there, is there? Okay, we've got a bit of things we need to consider for next season. Like maybe taking the football with us. Go and pick the ball back up, boys. Still in play. Ball's just flying over the top of everyone. Oh. Right. Okay. So I'm not really blaming the 15-year-old goalkeeper. I will blame the defenders, though. Scott's got to do something here, hasn't he? Like, why is he not? He's just not done anything, has he? Nice future for Darlow. Maybe, maybe. We didn't say what year the future was going to work out. These kids are only 15, remember? Yeah? And Tambwe. On the breakaway. Go on, lad. He's covered some distance. Puts it in. There's Turner off the other side of the bar. There's Ewan. Oh. Three of the youngsters combining. Oh, it's pretty bad, isn't it? That's a pretty bad miss. But it's not over yet. Scotto brings it out. Right, come back inside. You've got runners. Irwin. Scotty. Look for the cross. Oh, look at that little bit of skill. Oh! Did you see that? Did you see this? Look at this little bit of cheekiness from Scotto. Just goes, oh, now you see it, now you don't. Away he goes. Lays the ball in. Maskell at the near post. But that's all from Scott, isn't it? Magic feet. We're going to miss them when he goes to Scotland. Oh, he's a cut above, isn't he? Right. Adewini's frustrated, so maybe we take him off. Put Barrow on. Possibly. And that sort of like defeats the purpose of me. Why is he... Maybe defeats the purpose of me testing the young kids. Irwin's on a yellow card. Do we put Nelson on then and make it like 3 up top like that? What's the question here? A month ago I created an online save my friends. Today they can't log in. The screen goes black, starts flashing. Do you know what could have happened? How to fix it? No idea. No idea, mate. I think the best thing you should do is you need to get in touch with SI about that one. They're the ones that'll be able to answer that. Could be a bug, maybe. Could be something wrong with it, but yeah, I don't know personally. I know online's been pretty tricky. We've not done our network save for the podcast, so no idea. Nelson with a flick on. Maskell has just lashed it, hasn't he? McEachran back to Pennington. Yeah, definitely, yeah, the SI forums are the best way to do it, as Rich says, yeah. At least then it's logged. Pillay launches it. Literally no idea where he's going, though. He's just like, hit that and hoped, hasn't he? And look, now the ball's come back. He's got a decent kick on him for being 15, mind, I must admit. Ewan's on a 6-3. Do we bring him off now? Let's put Montero on. Montiero, see what he can do. Come on, Darlow. Myers Smith's having an absolute shocker, isn't he? We don't really have anyone who can play on the right. Unless we, well, have we got I suppose we could put Ntambwe there, maybe. And then stick another striker on, get Mortimer on up top. Let's do that. Make him a playmaker wing back. Come on. Try and go positive. There's got to be something we can do. I mean, look, they've had 22 shots. But we're just not penetrating at all, are we? And at some point, I will learn what we're meant to do at this point when there's no highlights. But today is not that night, unfortunately. And it's another defeat. So that's how the season's ended then. Defeat at home to Oxford City. We've ended 12th in the league. We were expected to finish 12th. So in that sense, we've achieved that. I mean, are we happy about it? No, not really. Did we want something a bit better? Yes. What's been the positives? Jesse Nelson's been the positive. That's it, really. We've got some new young players coming through that we hope will be good for next year. Maybe. Oh, the 15-year-old goalkeeper we've just debuted has broken his finger as well. So 9 weeks out. Excellent. So the positives very, very quickly nipped in the bud. Straight back to negatives. But yeah, the youth intake was a positive. Jesse Nelson's been a positive. We've got another contract. That's a positive. We haven't been sacked. That's a positive. We go again. Yeah, we go again. We were 8 points away from the playoffs. So essentially what we need to do now, spend the summer really focused on recruitment. Look at what's good. Look at what's not so good. Plug the gaps. Try and basically, you know, see what we can do, because I might be wrong, but I don't think we're a million miles away from being a potential team to compete for the playoffs. Whether that means we can compete in the playoffs and actually get promoted, I don't know. But next step, next season's got to be going challenge for that playoffs. Surely. That's what we've got to be looking forward for next season. So that's going to require a lot of effort in recruitment over the summer. So let's do that. That's going to be the next stream tomorrow night. Recruitment. Pens, paper, binoculars, passports if we need to. Get in the car, drive around, do whatever we need to do, right? That's what we're going to do. We have to go and do the recruitment stream tomorrow. Yeah. I think that's what we need to do. Yeah. So, with that in mind, I think let's go. Let's raid. And I can see there's a dude on who's running right now. I think this is their first stream, right? They've got no followers. They've just started. They're doing 1860 Munich, right? Let's all go over. Let's give them some love. Let's get them some followers on there, and give them a good start in FM26. Our season's over. Let their season start, right? This is the one. Jack in the technical box. Give them a follow as soon as you get in there. I'll hang around for a bit as well. And yeah, let's do the admin stream tomorrow. All right, take it easy, everyone. Really appreciate you all. Speak to you tomorrow night. It's a shame we didn't get it done, but never mind.